Guys, it's 5:44 a.m. It is nice and muggy and hot out here. Really cozy and beautiful blue gray sky. Birds flying away. So cute. I love this. Today is Monday, July 14th, 2025. And I'm so excited to be going to get 2 McGriddle sandwiches for the price of one at McDonald's and eating it all. I am so excited. I did end up eating both McGriddles yesterday. I don't really care. I did check, so that offers one time a day, but it ends sometime towards the end of July. So I'm just gonna do it every morning. I'm gonna walk to McDonald's and eat 2 McGriddles. Please don't rain on me. I'm mostly concerned about my phone, nothing else. And so, pretty lovely day. Birds are chirping. It's kind of chilly actually. As I said, like between the buildings, it feels different because the wind is increased. And I finished watching the series on Netflix. That series about Gabriel Fernandez. Sorry. So sad. I watched it all. Oh, so sad. But I finished it. And now I'm moving on to I Hostage. The next time I talk to you, I probably would not have finished it or watching something else. Realized my favorite genre is true crime. It's basically stories, scary stories that really are based on true stories. Scary stories that are based on true stories. True crime. So, yeah. Everything opens at 6 a.m. So I did leave at 5:44 because I really just couldn't wait. It just feels like forever waiting for the sun to rise, but that's not even good enough to rise at 5:30 and you can start seeing everything like 5:20. But everything opens at 6. Not everything. Some things start opening at 6. So it doesn't make sense to go out here earlier than 5:44 because it takes like 10 minutes for me to walk there. And yeah, it just doesn't make sense to go too early because there's just nothing to do. So yeah. I'm excited to play Lost Ark. Hope I really get to do some E raids, also some NA raids. Did Echidna was fun. I think that was yesterday. Had a moment yesterday where I genuinely did not know what day it was. That is like my favorite thing in the world. It's like, I know like I don't have a job, so but the good part about it is all of the stresses that used to be with a job, I don't have it anymore. So when I used to have a job, every single Sunday I used to be so sad, anxious, no matter what. I just could never enjoy the Sunday, even though it's the same thing as Saturday. I looked it up and it's called the Sunday Scaries. That was before ChatGPT was invented, so I just had to use Google. And I had a lot of, like, I always used to use alarms for everything. But now I just wake up when I want to wake up. But now I voluntarily use alarms. As I told you guys, like, I want to wake up, like, so I could still catch the daylight and go for a walk and eat food. So, yeah, I don't have, like, those stresses that I used to have. I remember also when I used to work, sometimes depending on which job it would be all consuming and my entire day would be just thinking about stuff at that job, like what I was working on or anything that was bothering me. So it kind of consumed me. And then I noticed also that I wasn't fully creatively free until I stopped having a job, I was finally able to think and journal and make all the content the way I want to make it. Of course, I also wasn't tired anymore, like how I used to be tired all the time. But anyways, yeah, I always remember that, like, to be grateful for what I have right now, because it's like what I always wanted, you know? And yeah, I would love to pick up more gigs, would be cool. But I try to remember, like, everything I'm doing is like, this is like living my dream. When the weather changes, it gets colder and I won't be able to walk outside, like due to ice or weather, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. But also, like, what I'm trying to say is, I like this routine. It's basically streaming, walking, eating. I'm making more videos than I ever made before, and I finally get to be transparent in my vlogs. I finally feel like my social media, not only have I finally connected with my identity as cute doll, but also identity as cute doll. I already forgot what I was gonna say. I could just authentically be myself, but I don't remember what I was gonna say though, because I tried to squeeze in the cute doll thing. Alright, but I also watch my own vlogs. I'm finally happy also with the content that I make, and I feel really fulfilled. I also get to play some games I like League of Legends and Lost Ark. It's really fun to finally be playing, and you know, it's kind of like one of those things, like once you start, you get back into the groove of it and you can play a whole bunch of games, you know? And this is like really like what I manifested for a long time. You know, I always was like, you know, I wish I was a full-time streamer. I wish I didn't have to go to work, blah blah blah, whatever. And now it's finally here. But then as humans, we just want more stuff now, and I'm just trying to always be grateful, because this is exactly what I want, you know? So it's so hard. It's so hard because everything is like a learning process. Nobody's out here, lovely. Everything is a learning process. I just think it's kind of crazy that all humans have to start from like block zero and just like learn everything, and everyone has to learn the same lessons, and depends on which lessons you learn, and how like some people are coached, or some people are starting off at a different place than other people, but doesn't necessarily mean that they have a better chance at something. You know, someone who started from nothing could have actually more ambition and drive and work ethic than someone who was like a nepo baby, you know? So I do wonder what's in store for me next, but on the same note, I'm just basically riding the wave. I'm extremely happy, and mostly in part to the weather, because when I get outside and I feel like I could walk, I also feel like I can breathe, and I feel like my body feels different when I walk every day. Well, if you just want to run me over. My body feels different when I walk every day, so it makes me really happy. I do wonder, like, when the seasons change, like I just keep saying what's going to happen. Obviously in the fall I'll just dress more cozy and still do my same routine. But yeah, we're here. We're like third. We are here at the kiosk. New deals that are expiring in September, which is scary that time is flying so fast. The rewards I can get right now is my points. I would get a cheeseburger or a different burger. Full points every week because I'm like 5 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Deals, I do the buy one breakfast sandwich, get one free, and I do my favorite one, which is like my newly favorite one actually, which is the chicken McGriddles. And then the free one is also the chicken McGriddle. And that's, there you have it, 380 calories each. I eat them all and no one can stop me. And that's how you have it. And that's what it looks like. One here waiting. This is very rare. There's usually so many people here. I got it right away, 6:55. He just knew it was me and he just gave it to me because I'm cute. I'm super excited to be eating this. It just feels like it's just gonna downpour and rain. Sure, it's right. Feels right, so heavy. That was so fast. That was really fast. This is a main road, so. Yeah, super excited to eat these.
يولع على دماغك انت وحام. انا مش هخشش. انا ماليش انا في المحلات وماليش محل ايه اللي انا هدفع فيه شويه ميه دي اللي هدفع فيه 50,000 جنيه. اروح افتح محل عيد الفلوس. اوعى تاخده يعني. اوعى تاخده تدفع فيه يلا وتدفع 50 ولا 60 يعني.
So pretty out. I feel pretty unbothered lately, even though actually more people than ever have been bothering me. So I guess I got used to it, which is good. It's a good sign.
ودخل المحل ضعيف. مثلا لما يدخلني في الشهر بعد النار وبعد المرتبين مامي بس انا ما جايش هيدخلني ماشي يا حبيبي يعني 7,000 يقسمهم على 2 شهور. شوف انت مثلا انت تجيب واحد يشتغل فيها ياخد له قد ايه؟
Super hot, straight off the grill. It's so hot. I'm so excited. Especially me. You know this is super rude, but I never want to get Britney Spears. So, you know, people, they're just gonna say you're crazy and take all your money. So, oh yeah, let me take a picture of this. I try my best not to get scared of every little thing that happens, but every time someone just passed by me and I got scared again. That's why men are always like, are you okay? Is everything okay? How's your day going today? One time someone messaged me on TikTok DMs, are you okay? Is everything okay? I saw your live paused suddenly. What the fuck, bitch? I just was going to a different app on my phone. Fuck psycho. That Iron Duo also did that to me. So in 2020, 22, I wanted to have more frames while I was streaming. So I streamed on Twitch on my phone of myself from the perspective of my whole computer and everything. So I didn't have to run streaming software on my PC. And I was playing Katarina on high frames and everything. But the view is from my back. So he comes to my Twitch and he's like, "Are you okay? Is everything okay? Are you okay?" Like I need help or something, like mental help. And like, and he's like, "Is everything all right? You're not showing your face, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, these men need to shut the fuck up. Like literally, they're just trying to take control from us and nobody sees it. Nobody sees it. Look what happened to Britney Spears, man. Just look at Britney Spears. She never saw a cent of everything she earned. All those stages she danced on, all that working out she did, nothing. She saw nothing for it. Tell me when the Britney Spears movie comes out. I want to watch it. And it wasn't just her father, it was like her whole family also. She even says, like, she said something about, she made a statement. It was everybody. This is my favorite of all time, the chicken one. That's why all the men, they come in there, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Oh yeah. I had a couple of misconceptions. First, I thought that men didn't have feelings, right? And then I also thought that well, let's do that one because I don't remember the other one now. But they do have feelings. I learned when I turned like 35. I'm 36 now. It took a whole 35 years to realize you just have to choose something that they really care about. Age 36, I've seen the most emotional men ever in League of Legends. You just have to pick the right thing and you will see their emotions. Just like girls, they are just the same. Also, yeah, the second one. I always thought that like men drive like women crazy. Because like if you've ever been with the wrong personality before, like a narcissist, which I have a few times. Well, I have only been with a narcissist one time. It was my only one narcissist I know. It's my 7th ex-boyfriend, ex-fiance. And also my father is a narcissist too. Everyone else is just really fake. They're really bad at it. But I always thought that men drive women crazy and that women can be driven crazy. But I learned in like my years of living, I realized it at age 36 now, but it happened in like 2022. I actually drove somebody like a little crazy, you know, for the first time. He was like literally like spazzing out. So I'm like, oh. And then at 36 I realized like, oh, it can happen to guys and girls. I think men are good at staying calm. So the girl gets like emotional and upset first, and then she starts looking crazy. But if you just ask them for money, they will go crazy. So just do that. So I just realized men and women are really exactly the same. They just care about different stuff. Also, obviously I don't want to add this one. All the guys in my life, they only want to offer me like food, like take me out to eat. Like they never donate, they never subscribe. I do want to tell you guys one thing. Well, first of all, I'm never accepting food dates anymore because I can buy my own food. Even if that means I never date again in my life, I don't really care, okay? I'm already old, I don't really care. And yeah, all they offer me is food. Food is really bad for me because I can only eat small amounts and I eat it frequently throughout the day. I can't eat a lot in one sitting, so I don't really enjoy it because I just can only eat a little bit and I have to take all of it home and then I eat it on my stream. So it's not enjoyable because I'm small. I don't eat that much, and you get full. It's not fun anymore when you're full. So yeah, I'm only accepting, yeah. And if someone likes you, this is me being Shira71 Sprinkle Lane inspired to you guys in the gamer version, which I've done this before in one of my vlogs. If he likes you, he will subscribe. If he likes you, he will donate. You know, somebody used to write a donation every single time they wanted to say something to me, and they weren't even blocked or banned or anything. It's a real thing. Sometimes people like you. It's really real. But as I rise to fame, it's important to know when people don't like you. So I've just been calling people out. I don't even ask them for donations anymore. I just be like, get the fuck out of my channel. In the Reddit thread about me, they wrote that I'm entitled. I had a tarot character named Entitled. My Patreon's name is Entitled. But I think who's entitled, which I don't think is a bad thing at all. I think Entitled is a really pretty name. My Slayer in Lost Ark 1540 is named Entitled Doll. And I think who's entitled is the viewers. And honestly, no, everything you guys do to me, no other streamer will let you do it to them. And if they do, then go to them, honestly. The chicken tastes really good. Guys, it's really funny because like 3 years ago I went to this store, the same store, and there was a guy there at the register, and he was like, I'm a photographer. He was cashing me out, and he called me mommy, and mommy, you know, the Spanish way they say it, and he cashed me out. And he said, hey, I'm a photographer, like real fast, like selling me on it. You know, like, you know, I could, like, he's like, these are my models. So he turns his phone and there's like pictures of girls he's swiping. And they're like professional photos, right? And I was like thinking to myself, like, oh my God, like what a creep. It's like, I didn't say anything. I just bought my stuff and left. And as I was leaving, I was like, oh my God, that guy's so creepy. So I go up to the register now. It's like 3 years later. And literally, he's like, this is the same story. Taking photos. Oh my God, that is so pretty back there. Oh yeah, my hair reacts to the humidity. So he is like, "You taking photos?" I thought he was saying, because he saw me eating my sandwich outside, so I thought he was saying about that. But when I came to the counter, actually, as soon as I came to the counter, he said, "Hi, mommy. Hey, mommy." And I was like, I immediately got the whole trigger of the 3 years ago experience. I was like, wait, this feels like familiar, but I don't know why. And then, so I cash out, entering my app, whatever. And entering my app or whatever. And then, and he's just like, "You taking photos?" And I thought he was just talking about me eating the sandwich outside, because I was like talking to my phone. And then I was like, ha ha ha. Or like, just like, could just keep doing what I'm doing, which is like punching in my rewards and paying for it and whatever. And he's like, "I'm a photographer, I do modeling." And he just turns his phone towards me, he swipes, and I said, "I know you. I remember you from 3 years ago." And then I turned to the guy that's like right next to me that just finished paying, that's just hovering by the register. And I'm like, "I know him from 3 years ago." And the guy just bought like 2 Red Bulls. And I was like, "It's the same guy. He still works here, 3 years." And he was like, "Haha, yeah, yeah, yeah." And he's like, he kept selling like real fast. He's like, I do modeling. No, he's like, "I do photography, this models." And then, he's like, models. And he like turns his phone to me and he starts swiping, and there's all these beautiful pictures of girls in like a photographer background and really nice lighting, very nice professional photos. I don't know where they had to go to get his set though. I don't want to go on that set. So yeah, creepy photographer. So I was like, ran out the store, and like, yeah, as I was walking out the door, he's still models, still talking about it. He's selling, bro. That man is selling. Thank God I'm not desperate. Retweet. Thank God I'm not desperate. Or else you'd be in a lot of trouble if you are. But yeah. I don't want to go to wherever that set is. That sounds really creepy. I'm sure it would be fine, but then you still have to deal with talking to them all the time. Like, they're just gonna ask you a bunch of questions. That was really weird. It's kind of weird that he asked me 3 years ago, though. But I understand why now. Like, I look more model-y now. But 3 years ago, I had different makeup and stuff. It's nice and hot, especially because of sweater weather. Also a very cool breeze. Perfect combination, honestly. Yeah, the guy in front of me who bought the Red Bull, he kept making eye contact with me too. He turned around, saw me, I'm waiting in line because he's signing up for rewards because the guy told him he has a discount. I don't really care, honestly. I just only going back to my stream. And I don't care about the time. And then when he finished checking out, the guy's still lingering there at the counter next to me. And then when it's about time to walk out the store, he offers me to go through the door first. I said, no, it's okay, you go. So yeah, that was a little weird. No, I just really can't believe like I actually come out here and actually walk around and do stuff. It's really cool. It's really nice in the morning one because in the evening it's chaotic. But in the morning it's really peaceful, the weather is really nice, and it's very empty, so it's very relaxing. I'm not even flattered about the model compliment. Because those girls in the picture were not even pretty, but the picture was pretty. The quality was pretty. The lighting. It was like looked like a high school photo shoot kind of setup with like a background, lighting, clear pixels, high resolution. So that's what they got going on now. I'm never going to your set. That's so creepy. Holy crap. Thank you guys for always sticking with me. Let's do and I did straighten my hair today. I do it just for my stream to look pretty, but the humidity got it all natural hair again. So I want to take a picture with this tree. It's Christmas. Every day is Christmas. Today's Christmas. So I'm just gonna be lurking while eating my McDonald's on stream. Lurking while eating my McDonald's. Lurking while eating my McDonald's on stream. Feel the peace settling in. Feels good. It's quiet. Oh, the morning walks are it. Oh my god, there's a dog. Okay, it has a leash. Cool. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Bye. While eating McDonald's, it is Gabriel Fernandez. Sorry for mispronouncing. Very sorry about that little baby boy. That's so, oh my god, so young, 8 years old. What a precious little pure heart. But I'm looking for another true crime right now. I don't know, I took a bite of this and then right. Let's try this one. Okay. And try a different episode. Tomorrow I'll tell you what I ended up choosing. I decided I'm going to stick through this one. It's called Into the Fire, The Lost Daughter. And I wanted to actually say something about the Gabriel Fernandez Netflix. The mother, at the end, oh wait, spoilers. At the very last episode, she gained so much weight in jail, prison, whatever. I wonder how she got all that food. Because they give you like a little tray of food, whatever. But everybody's still hungry in jail. That's why they make jail food, which is just like, you take like Cheetos and put like hot sauce on it and all these combination of things. And there's people who have made famous jail food recipes. Anyways, how she get all that food to gain all that weight? Because they be having you walking, you have to do stuff all the time when you're in there. Most people lose weight in jail. But to get food, you need to get like commission, you need to get like points. You could trade your points and get like a bag of Dorito chips, you know, very small stuff. You could wager with the other jail people, but you have nothing in there. And I know people from the outside can send you stuff, but who's gonna send her? Nobody's sending her anything because she's evil. But yeah, I was wondering how she got all that food. Into the Fire. 14 years you wait to go find her. Worse than some of the guys in my Twitch chat. Into the Fire, I feel connected to this show because they said something about the year I was born in 1989. That wasn't the girl's birthday or anything. But I just want to see how old she would have been today, because I'm 36. I know she's older than me. "52 years old. They're looking for her. She would be 52 today. She went missing in 1989. That's the year I was born. Her birthday is also on June 20-something. Mine is 28th. She would be 51, correction. I had to just do a hard fact check since I'm putting this in the video. She was born in 1974. She would be 51 years old today if they end up finding her by the end of the series, which I hope so. This is so sad to me, oh my god. But she disappeared on March 11, 1989 at the age of 14. Yo, that's just breaking my heart.